Have you ever heard of electromagnetic waves? Do you know what they are? Electromagnetic waves are waves which can travel through the vacuum of outer space. The electromagnetic spectrum is made up of gamma ray, X-ray, ultraviolet, visible light, infrared waves, microwaves, and radio waves. Unlike visible light, infrared, or IR in short, cannot be seen by human eyes. IR waves also have longer wavelength than visible light waves. IR is in fact a form of thermal radiation. Heat travels from the sun to the earth in the form of IR waves. Do you know that most snakes cannot see well, despite having eyes? Their eyesight is not as good as ours, but some snakes have receptors in their eyes that receive IR waves, and this enables them to detect things that emit heat, even in the dark. The same concept is applied in night vision and thermal imaging cameras. IR waves are also applied in remote controls. For example, when you press a button on your TV remote control, it will send a message to the TV, in the form of IR waves, to tell the TV which channel to change to. IR waves are also used in IR sensors, which is the main sensor that we will be talking about today. Rero head module also has built-in IR sensor. The main function of an IR sensor is to detect obstacles and measure distances. First, it emits an IR wave. When the IR wave hits a surface, it reflects back to the sensor, which senses the intensity of the reflected IR. When the surface is closer, the reflected IR will be more intense, and if it is further, it will be less intense. By measuring the intensity, the IR sensor can estimate the distance. As mentioned, IR is an electromagnetic wave like light. Thus, it is able to travel as fast as light, with a speed of 300,000 kilometers per second. Thanks to this, it is able to detect obstacles and measure distances quickly. Then again, it does have its shortcomings. Firstly, IR sensors emit and detect infrared light. Thus, it cannot work accurately if there is direct, or even strong indirect sunlight. In addition, spotlights and incandescent lights can also cause interference. Secondly, as a wave, it can be absorbed by certain surfaces, and the IR sensor readings will vary for different colors, although the distance is actually the same. For example, a dark-colored surface will absorb the IR waves, and the intensity received by the sensor will be less than the actual value. Now, with a better understanding on the properties of the IR sensor, let's see how we can use the IR sensor of the head module in our robot to interact with the surrounding.